And we have one other announcement that I forgot to mention. Seymour's sleeping. Don't you look sweet, Seymour? And Allie's sleeping in Henry's bed. Allie's sleeping in Henry's bed. Allie's been in Henry's bed every day for weeks now. I think Henry gave up on his bed for some reason. What are you doing, Henry? All by yourself? Hmm? What you doing? You sleeping over here? Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We wanted to do an update and announcement. First of all, the announcement is that we normally put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, and that's not carved in stone, but we've been doing it for a while now. So we have found that Sal has Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, and so generally on Wednesdays a lot of times I got it done early. Like I try to get it to work on that video on Monday and Tuesday so I could be free on Wednesday, but it just hasn't been working out. And so even though I work on it on Monday and Tuesday, so we decided that we wanted to change that video to Thursdays.
For now.
So you might see a little, there's like a little bee or
Looks like a little fly or something.
Looks like a little bee, tiny bee. I don't know what it really is. Maybe a hoverfly.
You would know. You would know. You're more of an insect expert than I am.
And it's flying around the camera and landing on the microphone. So if you see it, that's what it is. Now I think he flew away. So we wanted to put the Wednesday video onto Thursday for now, and then down the road we might go down to one a week for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because well, the video for Thursday, it just we want to be able to do stuff on Wednesdays together, and we haven't been able to for the last several weeks.
Yeah, I generally, like Sharon said, generally speaking, I work every day except for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then on that Tuesday that I have off, I generally try to go to my mom's and see her, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm running errands, whatever needs to be done, whether it's taking the truck in for servicing or going somewhere to do whatever needs to be done. So we felt like this was the best thing to do right now, is change the date when we were putting that second video out.
Yeah, that would make it easier.
Yeah.
And then possibly down the road while we're here at camp, you know, I don't know, I just don't think there's a whole lot going on, because Sal works Friday through Monday, and then Tuesdays he goes to see his mom, and then Wednesdays sometimes we might have a chance to do something together. A couple of times we went on a date on Monday, and we showed you how we went out for ice cream and stuff, and the fish fry. And so, you know, we'd like to be able to have a chance to do stuff on Wednesdays too. So we think it'll work out. We think it'll work out better to do that.
Exactly. You know, it'll be nice to have that day where we can just relax and hang out with each other.
Yeah, because we're one of the, I don't know how other couples are, but Sal and I have always liked just hanging out with each other and just spending time together, you know.
Right.
We actually like it, and so, you know, now that he's working, we haven't had as much time to do that. So that's that. And then as I said, we might go to one video a week. We'll see. We're gonna do 2 for now, but if we do change to 1 a week, it'll probably be on Sunday, so we're telling you about that ahead of time. And what else? Oh, I wanted to just do a little update about the habits. Back in, I think in March, our video, I mentioned that I had started, we went for a walk in one of our videos, and so I mentioned that I had started doing these little habits, just small habits, and the habits are cleaning something, reading the Bible, reading a book, walking, and what's the other one? I do some stretching at night. Okay, so those are the things, and I wanted to do those things for a long time, and I started walking last year when we were here, and I did it for about 30 days, and then I stopped. And then I came across actually a video on YouTube that talked about mini habits, and it talked about just set these habits so that even if you do it for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, you do it every day. And sometimes if you have more time, longer than that, you might do it longer, but the thing is to do these habits every single day. Every single day. So I have a tracker. Well, I mean, I have every day I have a notebook that I write my sleep times in, and what time we went to bed, what time we woke up, how many hours I slept, because that shows not how many I slept, but how many hours on my CPAP. I write that in. And then I just write down, like, you know, if anything significant happened during the day. And so there's a thing at the bottom of my little date book, and it's got like slots, and I can actually check things off. So I write in my things, and then I check them off every night. And so it's fun that I get to check these things off every day. And so I like that. And so I wanted to say, basically, by doing these mini habits, I've been doing these habits for, I don't know, I think since January now. So it's been about 6 months, and I have been consistent, and I do them every day.
She does. I can attest to that. She does them every single day.
And sometimes we would just be like, the walking has to be 5 minutes. The cleaning is like cleaning one little thing, or just doing 5 minutes, something like that. And I'll usually just find one little thing that needs to be done. And it doesn't even have to totally be 5 minutes, but I have to clean something every day. And then, or clear clutter. And then the reading of the book, it can be, even if it's a crazy, crazy day, if it's one line of the book, that's okay. Reading the Bible, generally it's a chapter a day, and I do that early in the day. And then the walk has to be 5 minutes, and then the stretching is just like a few stretches at night. Did you want to say something?
I was just going to say, I was actually doing the same thing when we were in Arizona. I was doing the 5-minute routine also, but since we got here, I haven't been keeping up with it. I might do 1 or 2 things here and there, but other than that, I'm not keeping up with it as good as Sharon is. I mean, she's really followed this religiously, and maybe if I wasn't working, I would probably still be doing it.
Yeah, it's funny because I've wanted to do these things for so long, and I'm finally doing them. And even, you know, sometimes it's longer. Now, lately, I've been doing like a lot of Bible study and prayer. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Bible study and prayer, and I write scriptures, and I have this whole routine that I do. And so I've been focusing so much on that some of my habits have been the shorter habits, but I'm still doing them. I still walk for 5 minutes every day, and sometimes we'll be just almost getting ready for bed, or getting towards the end of the night, and I'll be like, oh no, I didn't do my walk today. And so I'll just walk for 5 minutes in the RV. I have that walking app, and I'll just walk for 5 minutes in the RV. But
you're doing it. At least you keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing something, and you know, if I have a chance, sometimes I'll go and walk more. So I just really like it. I really like the little habits, or little bee or little hoverfly. Oh,
yeah, he's flying around. He doesn't want to go away.
So yeah, so I just wanted to say I really like the mini habits, and I would recommend them to anybody that, you know, wants to start doing things. With the cleaning, again, sometimes I would get into bed and I'd say, or start getting ready to get into bed to check off my list of, oh, I didn't clean today. Okay, so then I would just go wipe a few spots off the bathroom mirror or something, just to do something, and then I can check it off. And there's just such power in checking it off every day and just doing it. So I really like that.
Yeah. I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm really impressed that she's being able to do that. She's done a lot, actually. She's been doing a lot. Maybe we can mention it in another video, but she has done a lot in our RV since we've been here.
I've been trying to do more since Sal is working, because I wanted to take some of the load off of him with working and going to his mom's. And so I've been doing like more of the things that he does, like some of the litter box things, doing the cat litter and feeding the cats and things like that, and doing the dishes and those kind of things. So one thing, one thing that I found that is so helpful, especially for my prayer and Bible study time, which I try to do first thing. I have to give that first high priority. And prayer. That's the other thing on the list that I forgot. With prayer, what I found, and it had to be like 2 minutes or a quick prayer. And what I found that I was doing is at the end of the night, how I said, like sometimes when I would go to do my checklist and, I have to pray so I can check it off. And then I would just quickly, I have a prayer journal that I have like a prayer outline and stuff so that I can, for me, I had a hard time focusing when praying. So for me to have an outline of suggestions, not prayers, but like what to do, thanks, praise, things like that, requests, and then I go through that list, and that helps me so much. So anyhow, it would be at night, and I'd be just ready to get into bed. I still have to pray. So I would get my book out, and I would do this quick prayer, even with Sal just standing there, and I felt it wasn't really meaningful, and it wasn't like, me and Sal prayed together every night anyway. Mm-hmm. We've been doing that since we were dating. We prayed together on the phone. But
remember those days, yeah.
So we do that. We pray every night together, and Seymour usually joins us.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this prayer, I wanted to pray on my own, not just with Sal. And so now what I do is, and this is what's helped me so much, is I keep my phone off. I keep my phone off until I've done my prayer, my Bible study, my scripture writing, and all those things that I do. And I've been reading a godly book, and so not the walk, because I need the app to walk. So I need the phone app for my walk to record it. So anyway, so I've really just wanted to say that I've really been enjoying doing those things, and it's been really helpful. So I highly recommend it. Don't give up if there's things you want to do. Even just a small habit,
right.
A little habit, like the cleaning. It was, I don't know, I felt like things were just not clean enough in the RV. So I came up with adding that to my list. And just yesterday, I cleaned one side of the sink in the kitchen. And it took me about 12 minutes. I timed it. And so I did it. And, and then another day I'll do something else. One day I did the window ledges, because sometimes the ledges get dirty. I don't know if it's from traveling or what. So
yeah, and those little things just lead to consistency, and I think that's the key, is to be consistent with some of these things.
Yeah, because cleaning all these little things, one day it'll be the top of the stove. Even the inside of the fridge has gotten cleaned, and the inside of the fridge had not gotten cleaned in,
yeah,
I don't know how long, unless something spilled in there.
Yeah. I think a lot of people usually, when they try to put themselves on a schedule to clean, they might start and say, this is just going to take too long, and so they give up. So the system that you're doing, where they can only say, okay, I'm only going to do it for a few minutes, it's so easy, and it just, like I was saying, it's consistent, and it helps you put you in a habit, and then the two or 3 or 5 minutes leads to more, because you want to clean more, and so it really works well.
Yeah, because my original thought was, hey, Sal, why don't we, for an hour, once a month, let's clean the whole RV, do a thorough cleaning. We never did.
Well, it's like I said, you think to yourself, oh my gosh, an hour, how am I going to do that? You know what I mean? So.
Right, but this 5-minute or one task thing,
yeah.
It just makes so much difference. And you have to give yourself a leeway for those crazy days, and then sometimes you're just naturally going to do it longer.
Yeah.
You just don't want to force yourself to do an hour or something. 5 minutes is it's an easy amount of time to do. And you can have 5 or 6 or, 5 or 6 habits. And I would suggest starting with maybe one habit and then adding on another habit and then adding on another habit. Maybe don't start 5 minutes of everything in one day. I don't remember how many I started with on the first day, because it's been a while. But just start with one habit. You know what? This is something I've really been wanting to do. Cleaning. I know most people don't like to clean, and us having had a cleaning business, we didn't want to clean at home.
Yeah.
But the 5-minute thing, it's like, I can do it for 5 minutes. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Anybody
Definitely.
can do it, and you know, you're talking with somebody who like had fatigue issues, so you know it could be harder for somebody else. But I've been cleaning every day.
Yeah, and you, like I was saying, I'll say it again. You've been consistent with it. I mean, you really kept it up.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person. If I missed one day, then that could just lead to a
Yeah.
whole string of
Yeah.
like the walking last year when we were here and then we were leaving. I had done it for 30 days, and then the 2 days before we left, I forgot. I forgot to walk. I don't know if it's because I think we had the axle put on or something. There's a couple days before we left, and it was just so crazy, and I just forgot. And then once I forgot, it was like, and
Yeah.
I didn't get back into the habits for months until like around January. So
I hope everyone's having a happy summer, a happy, safe, fun summer.
yeah, we haven't done too much, but hopefully, you know, today's Wednesday. Hopefully, I can get this video up quickly, and we at least want to go and maybe get something to eat. The at El Canelo, get some Mexican food because we like El Canelo so much.
Mm.
And we have one other announcement that I forgot to mention.
We got a new microphone,
Not even a microphone, actually. The adapter.
the adapter for the GoPro.
We got the adapter for the microphone. Here, let me show it to you. It's this little thing that sometimes it'll fall forward when we're filming. And what it does, it enables us to attach a microphone. The microphone's right here, actually. And so it's $50. And so we weren't sure what was going on with the sound on the video. And so we didn't know what to do. And so then finally I bought the adapter. I figured it's $50. We'll see if it works. So it must have been the adapter because it seems to be fine now. So the sound in our videos will probably, hopefully, be better. The only thing is that we do have some footage that we still have to get out before we got the adapter. So hopefully that won't be too many videos, maybe 2 or 3, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, I guess that's it.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.